Today is Friday, March 1st, and this is Yale High School Studio News.
Good morning, Yale High School. I'm Zoe Robertson.
And I'm Amelia Toto. Happy Friday and thanks for joining us today.
The mandatory senior meeting during growth has been moved to next Tuesday, March 5th. All seniors should plan to attend in the cafeteria. Mr. Dykstra will be going over graduation information.
A toiletry drive will take place next week, and we are looking for deodorant, hair ties, socks, and feminine products. The drive will take place in students' second hour. The class with the most items will win a donut party.
In robotics news, the robotics team has a competition at Milford High School over the weekend. We talked to Michael Malinak for more information.
So this weekend, we got a competition at Milford High School. It's going through Friday to Saturday, and we are hoping to do very well.
In Michigan Natural Science, Mr. Barr and his class have been collecting sap to process into maple syrup. We spoke to Yale High School Studio News' own Niles Hughes on what they've been doing.
Niles, what is going on right here?
Well, right here we got our 40-gallon bucket, which we're holding all our sap content in. And over here we got a reverse osmosis system. So what we do is we take about half the water content and just completely remove it from the sap here. And if you look over here, we have our meter to test the sugar content. And this would normally be about half what it is now. But since we've run this through the reverse osmosis system once, it's about 4% when it's usually around 2.5%. So basically we're just concentrating the sap down so that we get double the efficiency on our boil.
So after you're done with that, what do you do? Do you take it over to the...
Yes, we take it over to our boil system and then we boil it. So if we go back here, we've got this little tap here. The more we shove it out, the more flows into the actual system itself. You can turn that on and off. We flow our sap initially through here, and it goes through 3 systems within this chamber, just gradually cooking. And once it's fully cooked, we want about 2 inches, which is shown on this glass vial here, in the system itself cooking down. And once it's ready at the right temperature, we would open that, filter it through, put it in that container over there, which contains the sap that we've already got.
So what do you do after you get the syrup out?
Well, you would filter it through and put it in that pan back there. Okay. And then after you filter it a couple of times, you would enjoy it with your waffles, pancakes, whatever.
Sounds splendid.
Starting next week, Miss Satara's class will be moving their muffin sales from Thursdays to Tuesdays during growth.
There is a new health clinic in Yale. Some students might be surprised to learn that the clinic is located inside the Yale Junior High. It's open for anyone ages 5 to 21, and they can help with a whole variety of health concerns. They are even able to give prescriptions and treat minor injuries. Yale High School Studio recently did an in-depth report on the new building, or the new Bulldog Health Clinic. Let's take a look at the portion of that special feature.
This is can and can't you do? So we can do quite a lot. We can do your annual wellness visit here. We can do sports physicals, like if you're playing basketball, soccer, swim, you need a physical, we can get that done for you too. If you're sick and you just need to come in because you've got runny nose, sore throat, stomach ache, headache, if you're having like an asthma attack or issue and you need to be seen and you're at school, you can come see me. The only thing that I really can't do is x-rays. So I can take a look, like let's say if you hurt your ankle, I can look at it and kind of see if there needs to be an x-ray done and refer that out. And the other thing is if you needed stitches. I wouldn't be able to do stitches currently, so I could look at it, clean it up for you, bandage it until you get to where you need to go, so like an urgent care for that or not.
Wow, that does seem like a really nice option for our community. Viewers can learn more by watching the entire video. A link to that special feature can be found in the description of today's show. Now let's head over to Ted for a look at today's weather.
Hey, what's up? It's your favorite weather guy. Today it will be sunny out with a high near 48 and some gusts of wind throughout the day. But as we move on to this weekend, it will warm up even more. Now let's head back to the desk with Zoe and Amelia for today's sports.
In girls basketball news, the varsity team wrapped up the regular season at Port Huron Northern, where they took on the former Coach Rossi and his team. It was a close game throughout, but the Bulldogs fell just short, losing 47-40. They will now shift their attention to getting ready for district competition will begin for them next Wednesday. In a Powder Puff game coming up, we talked to Josh Creech about the new date and information. Here's more.
The class of 2026 is going to be hosting a men's Powder Buff volleyball tournament. This is a bracket-style tournament. So we have packets that Mrs. Kohler has. We're allowing 2 teams per grade, maximum of 12, minimum of 8 players per team. This event will be on March 14th, and we want our packets due by Friday, March 8th. So go ahead and see Mrs. Kohler, get your packet, get a team together. We look forward to it.
Happy birthday to Anthony Edwards. Make sure to wish him a happy birthday. Thanks and stay classy, Yale High.